And we should be live. Let's see. Let's test this out. Let me just see if we're broadcasting. It's been a while since I've used this. Hello, testing. Okay, looks good. Right, so this is going to be the first video in a new Long War campaign on... Where is it? Yeah, the new patch. Let me just find a place to move this out of the way, so give me a second. There we go. Let's just getting rid of the chat in the background. So we're playing on 1.56 as opposed to my last campaign, which was 1.55. There have been quite a few changes since then. The whole changelog would take a long time to go through, but on the whole, it's more difficult. Alien levels have been accelerated quite a bit, so they're faster now than they used to be. Various class builds are being shuffled around a bit, so I'm probably going to be building my classes in a different way, which will vary things up a bit. And another thing that will vary things up a bit... Oh, right. Gosh, I nearly forgot that. To put Iron Man on. All of those. So yes, there are going to be quite a few changes. A lot of classes have been rebalanced since 1.55. What are some of the major ones? Snipers got changed around quite a bit, as I remember. Size and officers and gene mods have all been shuffled around a little bit. Some aliens are stronger in some ways, some are stronger than others. Air combat system has had quite a big rework. That you can put 10 interceptors on a continent now instead of 6. However, to balance that out, interceptors have quite a lot of trouble, more trouble than they used to taking down individual UFOs, because interception times have been cut by quite a lot. So if you guys remember my last campaign, we were routinely shooting down even the toughest UFOs that were coming over on hunt missions. That's probably not going to be happening anymore, although it should still be possible to defend our satellites, even if we can't destroy the UFOs that are making the attacks. Various weapons got rebalanced, notably in the air. Phoenix cannons are weaker and Stingrays are stronger.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial...
What are some of the other changes?
This Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Right, so like I was saying, a big change. Officer training school has been reworked quite a bit. Officers are slightly more available, but XCOM training program is slower. There was a big set of changes to Global Panic. It's a bit confusing. It was the lifting guardrails patch, but the idea is supposed to be that the rubber banding got turned down a little bit. So the idea is that it'll be harder to let's see, how do they describe it again? Yeah, basically the panic for each month past and for each country that's fallen reduced. So the idea is it was supposed to, UQuOS describes it as neutering large strategic layer guardrails and transfer the difficulty away from the strategic layer. I'm not sure to what degree that'll actually be true, but it should mean that panic won't be quite so railroaded to the same kind of number no matter how things are going. Losing a country also doesn't decrease incursion strength as much anymore. And what else? Combat patrol calculations work differently. You no longer need to do them at the end of the month. I think that's the main stuff. Champions are more common, so there's a difficulty increase. Mech punch is a fair bit weaker. Very sad. Oh yes, bleeding. That's a big one. Enemies can bleed, and so can XCOM soldiers. So bleeding deals 1 plus 10% of max base HT and damage. Occurs after non-hunker, non-combat readiness action. I'm not really familiar with that at all, so I'm going to have to try and figure that out as I go. So yeah, how they triggered. Critical shots have a chance to cause bleeding equal to the percent of max base HP the unit lost from the attack. And regeneration effects such as regenesis. Stop it. Alright, that covers the most of it. We'll just have to figure out the rest as we go along. Anyway, so my previous campaigns, I did one brutal one in the UK. It was SAS, I think it was, yeah. Then my first impossible campaign, I did Asia with the Ardua Ad Astra bonus. That was fun. And then my most recent one, I did the North America start using Mexico Wealthy Benefactor. So we've done 2.5, depending on whether you... Anyway, sorry about the delay. Children showed up. So yes, last campaign was Impossible, North America, Mexico, Wealthy Benefactor. So for some variety for this one, we're going to be trying a new continent, one which I've never started in before, and that's going to be South America. So South America is, well, not to put too fine a point on it, in XCOM 1, as far as continents go, South America just sucks. It's terrible. This is because it's only got 2 countries in it, and they have the worst combined continental income by far. So this is bad for several reasons. The way air coverage works in XCOM is it's done by continent. Therefore, the more countries in the continent, the better a deal it is to cover it with interceptors. The 4 country ones are the best because your flight of interceptors are covering 4 countries. 3 country continents, such as this one, are 3 country continents, such as our previous one, are in between, and 2 country continents, or 2 country continents, there's only one of them, namely this one, is the worst. But and a 2 country continent like this one is the worst by a long way, because it means your flight of interceptors are only covering 2 countries. Oh, and also the individual income from the 2 of them sucks. But we haven't done South America before, and I want to see what it's like. So we're going to give it a go. So the one I've decided to give a shot is Vigilis. This is what we're playing this time. Very simple. Biosoldiers start with plus 16 will. Has a variety of effects, but to be honest, for the most part, it's not really going to do anything until we get Psi. Early game will make us a bit more resistant to sectoids, so it's a slight defensive buff in the early missions. It also reduces overall fatigue, but not by a huge amount, maybe like, I think 8% is the way it works. Each point of will is half a percentage, so this is 0.5 each. So an 8% reduction, which isn't bad, not amazing. The major effect is that it will have a big impact on Psi, but for that to matter, we have to actually get Psi, which we are not going to have at the campaign start. So we're going to need to prioritize getting Psi up as soon as possible, but even so, it's going to take a while. I'm not sure what the fastest you can get psionic soldiers up by, but I think it's like around end of month 2 at the very earliest, and probably not anywhere close to that. But so, going through the early game without a starting bonus is the worst thing in the world. Lots of people have done it. We managed it last time, more or less. And although, honestly, our biggest advantage is not the starting bonus. Our biggest advantage is this. Because South America is such a sucky continent, we start with a ton of extra money. This is a huge amount. And by comparison, the Australia one that I did my previous Iron Man Impossible campaign on, it was 810. It starts us with 3,810. So it's an absolutely enormous amount of starting cash. We're going to need it because South America sucks. So, time to start in Argentina. Off we go.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles. Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
I've not actually tried this before. What happens if I click yes? Yes. Oh, these are basic attributes. Pen and it's a basic attribute. Info panel. Action points, hit points. Where was it? Mobility. Yeah, hit chances are artificially inflated. Below 20. Crit. Ooh. Prepared off guard and unprepared. Units that reveal the enemy with an attack while the non-movement ability will not scan. Scampers disabled on manga. So many weird exceptions on this game. Squad sight and spotters. The action shots cannot create half the benefits of cover rentals. I thought they also inflicted half the benefits of cover. Yeah, so it's cover and DR, but not base DR. That's interesting. Shot at less than 1.5 is considered point blank, will ignore defensive bonuses for cover and grant additional crit. I didn't know that one. Huh. You get additional crit at point blank range. That's useful to know. Boost I've never managed to get to work. Suppressive fire, objects, blah blah blah. Oh, it's the HP of contact pressed I one. Didn't know that either. Here we are, bleeding. This is the new mechanic. Critical hits are a chance to cause bleeding equal to the percent of max base HP the unit's lost. Hunk when combat readiness stops bleeding. Tactical retreat will be a bit more common. Airstrikes really suck at the moment. J ends the active unit's turn. Oh, okay. I reveal. P attempts to find out. Oh yeah, that's the one I need to know for issues. L is for combat log. F is for full path check. Reload. And X for swap weapons. I need to get into the habit of using that after that disastrous UFO mission last time when I accidentally reloaded when I wanted to swap. So I got to get into the habit of using it. X to swap. Tab and left shift. Cycle targets. Alt F7, F8, F9. Perks and quirks. I'm gonna let's actually try using it. I. Interesting. Cars are 500 HP apparently. I want to reverse these. There we go. I want this inverted. And with that, we are ready to go. Sorry for those who've been getting bored by the introduction. Right. Do we want to put anybody around the side? Some argument for it? Risky though. I think just putting them by the... I can't see anything that we really accomplished from that we wouldn't gain from. Just putting them by the door.
Aye, aye, Commander.
If you go, Owen.
I'm on it, Commander. Stepping off.
Okay. Fairly safe.
Jedziemy z tym koksem.
Should we move this up?
Im Laufschritt.
And do we want to...
Position confirmed. Aye, aye, Commander. Affirmative. Headed there now. Zaraz tam będę. Moving. Pozycja zabezpieczona.
Straight down there. That's not great. We'll try. Let's see what we can find. So the nearest alien pod is that way. Good chance it's on the roof. We move out into here. Oh yeah, no, did I not update the settings? I thought I said... Oh, I didn't press done. It's supposed to say U1 notch. Oh, thanks, Rain Sounds. I missed that. Right. If they're up on the roof, it's going to be very irritating to deal with. The other possibility is that they're down somewhere through here. I think we'll probably just try.
Position bestätigt.
Along here.
Affirmative, moving out.
Nothing yet. Okay.
Rücke vor.
Well, that's enough dangerous moves. Let's.
Так есть, доводцо. I'm rolling. On my way.
No sound? Can you not hear anything? Let me test. Maybe there's no game sound. Desktop audio, is that switched off? It's funny, I did have that switched on before. I wonder what's changed. So I want audio input capture. No, that's audio input capture is testing. So I can see this. Desktop audio should be switched on. Can't see it at the moment though. Game capture, maybe I need to. Sources game capture. It's weird, I wonder why that's not working. It's weird. So I've got audio input capture, that must be my microphone. I guess desktop audio is the one I need to be playing. And that one's not. I wonder why it's not working. Well, I'm trying to figure that out after this mission. I'm getting distracted. Let's see what I want to do.
Solid copy.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Got something over here. They're on the
Here they
move.
come. Really? This is a horrible activation. Well, this campaign is off to a great start. Actually, I got to figure out what was up with the audio. So every single one is in good cover. Oh no. I'll take care of that one relatively easily. 7 sectoids active and 1 outside active. Ooh. Game sound's working now, good. Alright, I'll turn the volume down slightly. I wonder why it wasn't working before. Put it down to minus 3.0. See if that's better. Anyway. What to do from here? Should be a little bit quieter now. We'll see if that's working. See if that's any better. If it's still too loud, let me know and I'll dial it down further. Anyway, don't have any great moves, honestly, from here. Shiv can move up and kill that one. That's about it. The outsider being somewhere over that way really sucks. We do not want to have to deal with the outsider. Maybe we'll go for this. Gives additional crit, apparently, according to the wiki.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Right, so... One, two... Who's got a good... Who's got the most HP? Nobody's got any plating or anything like that, sadly. I think probably Miller's the best one to make the dash, so Miller can run to that.
Already there.
To flank.
In Position.
Kowalski over. Kowalski Overwatchers, Roberts. Might just have to be Overwatch again. Exactly a good move, but the usual mind phrase. Let's show the campaign. Bio soldiers in this. Another one's, oh yeah, one at the back of the truck. Friggin' Greys, man. Heavy hit on the ship, so we got lucky there. Right, now these guys are flanked, so they need to move. We, on the other hand, do not need to hit. 160. One of you should hit. There we go. Good hit and a stagger. Ship takes more damage. Right, so we've got an outsider to worry about somewhere over there. Multiple enemies along here. Miller's in a great position to take these guys out.
Heading to that location.
So let's start with that.
He's down.
I still don't know where the outside is. Let's try. We got a brief spot on the outside. Hit, please. Nice. So the outside is somewhere around there, I think. Let's see, a grenade on this guy's face sounds like a good move. Graph. Probably do need to move these guys up.
Już się za to biorę. Granat poszedł!
Can't really get a better shot actually. So I'm just going to have to overwatch and hit graph. What's it?
Roger, tracking. Going out?
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives.
Yeah, whatever.
While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. That's something to consider.
Target's still up.
Ship's going to take a bit of damage here. Come on, Graph. Nice shot. suppose. Or is that So, do we want to move the ship into position to attack, or do we want to just run it away? Might be better off running it away, honestly. We like to get some into position. Yeah, so I think the ship should be safe if we want that. It'll have to. Won't be able to get reload, so any more that I'm forgetting? Well, no, it's just 2 sectoids, 1 outside. I don't see any way we can realistically kill them this turn. That one's probably going to do life rates. Somebody around the back. I think we are just going to have to move up into shelter positions for this time.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that's going to be our flanker. Let's come around here.
Przyjąłem.
Around here in combat.
Tak jest, trzymam pozycję. That's affirmative.
Also moves up watchers. Moves up watchers. Actually, maybe steady might make more sense. Let's stick with Overwatch. I don't want grab to draw fire. Nice shot, alright.
Adjusting aim.
Not so good from Wilson. Oh yeah, Side Panic got nerfed, which hurts sectoids as well. It's kind of funny.
Schuss hat nicht gesessen. Oh, Himmels Willen, holt mich hier raus!
Sadly, even with his enhanced, well, Graf has notoriously bad aim. No, bad way. Could be an alien. An alien pretty close.
Heading out. Bye-bye.
Position confirmed. Dead and gone.
Już się za to biorę.
Still one outside to deal with. Let's see, it's probably somewhere around that area.
That's affirmative. Ready to engage. Rolling.
Looks like it's exactly one tile off. And Roberts has already used this one, hasn't he? Let's try a second. Let's try the secondary plan then. Can't quite get there.
Got it covered.
Three. Actually, just get a guaranteed radar. So in that case,
Begebe mich auf Position.
Scruff will also do the same.
Fang.
112 shred. Very nice. Come on, camera.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Only one canister of meld. Sad days. The ship being damaged is annoying, but it's relatively light damage.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
That was like the intro cinematics XCOM 1. It was really cool. 4 days fatigue. Oof, 11 days on my shift. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, so
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar. But without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
So, Scout Kowalski.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts. Just like it sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
I think I was probably going to give him sniper photograph, of course.
The assault class serves as our front line.
And
They're the
now I
first
think
ones
it
into a
will
fight,
be,
and the last ones out.
Wilson, I was thinking of making an engineer this time. He has very good will with Vigilis. Usually I tend to make him a medic tank, but...
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander. Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
It's definitely going to be xenobiology. We want alien containment.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Yes, our two newbies. They are exceedingly average. Below average will, average HP, average mobility. Andrade has slightly better will than usual. Yeah, normally I do tend to go scopes first, but we are playing the Psi start, so...
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Right. Items.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Did you always get a motion tracker right at the beginning? I forgot. Anyway, first things first, get some shivs. I generally go for 2 shivs at the beginning, and those shivs are then going to last me for most of the game. Guess we'll get a motion tracker. Maybe sawn-off shotguns are better, actually. Yeah.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
How many sawn-off shotguns do we want? 3. 2 or 3, let's say 3. And those are the 2 items for our build key. We're not going to need some sensors for a while.
We've still got some room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Commander to Mission Control.
Start there, and start there.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational. When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its current weapon loadout to best serve our needs.
Great Dane, Prankster, and Trooper. Our initial guys.
Every member of the Council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
Commander to Mission Control.
UK panic is very high. Might be worth sending combat patrol to the Europe area.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
So first things first, we need some interceptors, and in the way it sounds from what I've heard, we're going to want quite a few of them. So I'll just order 2 right from the beginning. It's more than you need, but with interceptors you always want to err on the side of more rather than too many rather than too few. So what's it going to do? Yeah, Joseph, I always make you an assault. You're a very good assault. Chloe, you're an engineer.
Commander to Mission Control.
Would work in a
Commander
minute.
to Mission Control.
No, I decided I wanted to make you an NG. It's going to be a double tap NG. Finley, I think, is probably going to be an other
Commander to
grenadier.
Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
And we were going to go on the ready. In the zone has been nerfed quite a bit at this point. I used to always go in the zone in my starting
Commander to
snipers,
Mission
but
Control.
they've really lost a lot at this point. Maybe it's worth still trying, I don't know. I mean, there's an argument for getting 1 in the zone sniper, I suppose. Yeah, I like on the ready. I've tried Volvols.
Commander to Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
It did a lot of good in my last campaign. It has been nerfed a little bit. Magnum has not been nerfed. In the zone has been heavily nerfed. Every shot is increasing.
Commander
Crits.
to Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
And the regular shots are only plus 10 now instead of plus 20. Sniper rifles have also gotten nerfed as well.
Commander to Mission Control.
They
Commander
used to
to
have a bit
Mission
of
Control.
regular aim, I think. They used to have, like, they used to have 10 aim or something like that.
Commander to Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
Yeah, I lost 10 aim. I'm very skeptical about it at this point. Weight 4.0 as well. Strike rifle is 3. So they're now heavier than strike rifles and have no aim bonus. I don't know. Well, Graf doesn't have bad will now, given the starting bonus.
Commander to Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
In the past, I always used to go with double in the zone snipers for Estella and Graf. I'm not sure I want to do that now. Maybe one in the zone, one on the ready. Dunno. I'll think about it. Finley, I was going to make an engineer. I don't really have any medics with the current loadout, but...
Commander to Mission Control. Commander to Mission Control.
My on-the-ready snipers in my last one were actually really good. They did a lot of work. Yeah, nothing that's moving. It's annoying that the free excavations over there. I mean, I get some benefit out of that. Wish it was down there. Anyway, I think it's time to scan. I haven't forgotten anything, have I? Research, engineering, barracks, manage satellites, finances, hangar. I think we're good. Bleh. I suppose there's a chance I'll get some meld before the... Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. Assume I get them out somewhere.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
I always like the fact that instead of making Shen some movie star type scientist, engineer, they made him an elderly guy with a pot belly. Stun rifle aiming containment, they are targeting.
This technology has a number of potential applications. I'm sure the science team is eager to begin.
I don't think we can build a containment yet, can we? No. We need artillery, which we don't have. We're still waiting on stuff out. I really hope they don't. Seriously? Okay, that's new. 11 proximity sensors. $11 is 165. 5 days. Six days, I'd have to cancel the shotguns. I mean, sort of shotguns aren't that important. We do need engineers. They are just such an important gated item. Alright.